You're a wizard, Harry. A wizard? Okay, wow. I was really nervous picking up Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to reread. It's the book that I constantly draw comparisons to here on BookTube. It's just one that everyone's read usually. It's one of my favorite books. It's the book I always think of when I think of sort of total immersive experience when reading. I mean, as soon as I picked it up, I started to think, oh, shit, what have I done? This is like, this is all of my childhood and my favorite book all rolled into one. Why am I going here? Like, the potential for disappointment will be devastating if there is any. And like, what am I playing at? Leave my memories alone. And so I guess you're wondering, now that I have read the book, how did it all end up? Well, I can tell you guys that I absolutely love this book. I don't know if you know that, like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, it's really good. There was so much in the book that I forgot, actually. I forgot how funny the book is. J.K. Rowling does such a good job portraying the Dursleys at the beginning as the most absurdly boring people on Earth. Like, Uncle Vernon is the manager of a drill factory, and Aunt Petunia has this giant neck so that she can look over fences and gossip. I just found myself laughing over and over again. There's so much sarcasm and wit and just sort of cuttingness, and like this real sort of black humor actually throughout the whole thing. Like, really early on, there's this one line. Perhaps it had something to do with living in a dark cupboard, but Harry had always been small and skinny for his age. And then it was so great to see Malfoy, Hermione, and Ron and all the characters again. And it was like seeing old friends. But like knowing, having read all the other books, you're sort of, all the great adventures and things that are still to come. And this is just the beginning. And I don't know, it's really electrifying to go back and see them all again. Oh my gosh. There was one line in particular, and there were lines like these throughout the entire book reading it. Just lines that made me sort of squirm with delight and, made me like laugh, but also like, squeeze my eyes and little tears would come out because like I was just so happy. And one of them is the line or the end of the chapter when Hermione and Ron and Harry all become friends. And that's after they fight the mountain troll. And it's really interesting because I forgot that at first Hermione's kind of like off to the side. They don't really like Hermione. She's just like annoying them all the time. And they're like, oh, like, go away. And so then after they go and save her from the troll, the chapter closes with this great little paragraph. But from that moment on, Hermione Granger became their friend. There are some things you can't share without ending up liking each other, and knocking out a 12-foot mountain troll is one of them. It's also incredibly impressive rereading them, seeing how much, foreshadowing J.K. Rowling is doing and how much she is planting the seeds for later insights that get revealed. It's only briefly touched upon that, Snape hated Harry's father. And, knowing everything to the final book, just how much more of that will be unraveled as the series goes on. I also found that I really, really enjoyed the pacing of this book. Having recently read a bunch of YA and children's books, I found myself getting nauseous at like the action-packed plots. Like it's just go, 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 go. Certainly the Maze Runner and like Divergent felt like that, like just like brutal, like you're just like you never have a chance to like breathe or relax. And I felt like this book went like while always having like moving the plot forward and always foreshadowing other mysteries. I did find myself really enjoying the pace of it. It wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow either, but there were episodes like when Hagrid gets the Norbert the Norwegian Ridgeback or Christmas at Hogwarts, that chapter. Those chapters, while working towards pushing the plot forward, they also felt episodic and you could really sort of inhabit them. It just added to the nice sort of escapism and, magicalness of the books that you really do fall into the rhythm of the school year when reading them. And I think that's just part of one of the many delights of these books. So yeah, overall, nothing new to report. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is fantastic. Let me know what you guys think of the book, whether or not you've read it recently, plan on rereading it, or, you know, haven't read it since you were a young kid like me. So yeah, please let me know what you think. If you really like this video, please like it. And if you really like this video, please subscribe. Until then, happy reading. Bye bye bye. It's not Liviosa, it's Liviosa.